How is everybody? Huh? A lot of us are going to be vibrating today because we're all very excited. Good morning, Bobcats. Good morning to all of you. Thank you for being here. What a glorious setting. My name is Chris Murray. I'm the president and CEO of the MSU Alumni Foundation, and I am absolutely thrilled to be with you today. We're going to be announcing today a transformational gift that will transform Montana State University's College of Nursing and will improve the lives of Montanans everywhere. Every person in this state will benefit from what you're going to hear about today. This morning we'll be hearing from Juan Cruzado, who's the president of our university. We'll be hearing from Montana State University of College of Nursing Dean Shannon. I cut off Waded's applause there, so let's give it up. We'll be hearing also from John Hill, who's the president and chief executive officer of Bozeman Health Hospital and also serves with the Montana Hospital Association. Thank you for being here, John. Last but not least, you're going to hear from two incredibly special people, Robyn and Mark Jones. And they sometimes in life we get to meet people that are truly inspirational, and you're going to hear more about them and hear from them directly today. Today we're reaching out to every community in Montana, and our event is being live streamed at montana.edu. I am sure there are thousands of people listening and watching right now, and welcome to all of you. After our program today, please join us right behind here for a reception where we can gather and spend some time together. So for now, let me introduce President Juan Cruzado. She's the 12th president, now in her 11th year. She's a tireless supporter of higher education and the land-grant mission. She's a fireball. Welcome her to the stage.
Thank you very much, Chris, and good morning, Bobcats. I've been saying that I feel like I'm getting married again today. I am so excited. As we begin this historic day, I would like to recognize some of our special guests, and I'm going to ask, with your permission, that we hold applause until all of them have been recognized. Is that okay? Thank you. The Montana Superintendent of Public Instruction, Elsie Arnson, please stand up. Joyce Dombrowski, our member of the Montana University System Board of Regents and Chief Executive for the Montana Providence Health and Services. Montana Commissioner of Higher Education, Clayton Christian. Past chairs of the Montana Board of Regents, Fran Albrecht and Steve Barrett. Robyn Madison and Jake Masiak with U.S. Senator John Tester's office. Kristen Dewey and John Durnall with U.S. Senator Steve Daines' office. Marisa Stockton with U.S. Representative Matt Rosendale's office. Our Gallatin County Commissioner, Zach Brown. Members of the Montana Legislature, Senator Walt Sales. Representative Alice Buckley. Representative Jennifer Carlson, Representative Ed Staffman, President Jeff Gamble, and Ambassador Max Bacchus. Welcome all. There are a few other groups that I would like to recognize together. From the Montana Hospital CEOs and other affiliated staff, would you please stand up and be recognized? And two important groups without whom we would not be here. With the faculty of the College of Nursing, the staff, and the students of the College of Nursing, would you please stand up and be recognized? Thank you all for joining us. My dear honored guest, students, faculty, staff, friends, alumni, all Bobcats, thank you for joining us. Today is a day of new beginnings at Montana State University. We're proud, as you know very well, to be Montanans land-grant university and to belong to a select group of universities that were created by an act of Congress, signed in 1862 by none other than President Abraham Lincoln. Every day of our existence, we have taken to heart our mission that we are here to educate the sons and daughters of the working families of Montana. For the last 128 years, challenges and obstacles notwithstanding, Montana State University has helped people find a path to a better, more prosperous life, to deepen their involvement in our communities and our democracy, and to live healthier and happier lives. This is Montana State. This is your university. In the tradition of the land-grant university, we have been committed to addressing the most pressing needs of society. Back in 1860s, lack of scientific knowledge about agriculture and lack of engineering expertise were hampering the chances of success of our very young nation. In our time, lack of access to affordable care challenges our nation, especially pioneer states like Montana. Heeding the call, and thanks to the outstanding generosity of our two donors today, we mark a new chapter that will transform our College of Nursing, the largest philanthropic gift in the history of the state of Montana, and the largest gift to a College of Nursing ever. That ever means anywhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, with heartfelt gratitude to Mark and Robyn Jones, the founders of Goosehead Insurance, I'm honored to announce a gift to Montana State University for $101 million. Isn't that amazing, huh? Mark and Robyn Jones are with us here today, and you will get to hear from them in a few minutes. But before we hear from this very special couple, I would like to introduce Montana State University College of Nursing Dean Sarah Shannon, who will share with us how this gift will transform nursing education in the state. Dean Shannon.
Thank you, President Cruzado, and wow, what a day. Welcome to this amazing day, and a very special welcome to Mark and Robyn Jones, whose generosity and kindness are truly beyond words. I want all of you to know that Mark and Robyn's vision coincides with the vision of Montana State University's College of Nursing. And that is to address one of the most pressing challenges of our time, healthcare. And particularly healthcare for rural and remote Montana and rural America. Montana State University prepares bachelor's, master's, and doctoral level nurses. And since our inception, to better serve the needs of our state, the college has availed itself of a distributed campus model with campuses located in Bozeman, Missoula, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings. I am very proud to say that 80% of our graduates stay right here in Montana. With blue and gold pumping through their veins, our Bobcats nurses go to every corner of our state to do everything from helping to deliver healthy babies to helping the oldest amongst us to live with dignity and independence. Your College of Nursing is dedicated to its core to serving Montana, and yet we have reached our limit on the number of nurses we can prepare due primarily to space constraints. No more. Never again. Thanks to Mark and Robyn Jones, we will be constructing new, expanded nursing education buildings on each Okay, I'll start over. On each of our nursing campuses located in Bozeman, Missoula, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings. And this will allow us to meet the state's projected shortfall in baccalaureate prepared registered nurses by 2030. But wait, that's not all. Additionally, Mark and Robyn Jones's generous gift will allow us to create a Doctor of Nursing Practice level certified nurse midwifery program, which will increase the number of specialty providers prepared to help Montana's mothers and babies with a healthy start to life. And it will allow us to create an endowed student scholarship so that cost will not be a barrier to students becoming nurses. And it will allow us to establish 5 endowed scholarships, endowed professorships, so that Montana State University College of Nursing can attract the top talent across the United States to educate the top nurses for Montana. And together, this will allow us to double the family nurse practitioners and psychiatric mental health nurse practitioners that we graduate from MSU by 2030. I want to repeat. Thanks to Mark and Robyn Jones, we will be able to meet Montana's projected shortfall of registered nurses, and we will be able to double our current production of nurse practitioner graduates by 2030. This is something no other rural state in the nation can claim. Bobcat nurses are called to serve the communities of Montana. Mark and Robyn, thank you so much for this gift. I promise our nurses of this great state will make you proud. I would now like to introduce John Hill, President and CEO of Bozeman Health, who will bring greetings from the Montana Hospital Association.
Well, good morning. I think I know what to do with this group right here, so I'm going to speak fast and move through my comments quickly. First, oh, how we love our nurses. What an incredible day to express love, generosity, and support for an incredible group of healthcare professionals. Thank you, Dean Shannon, for those incredible remarks. Thank you, President Cruzado, and thank you, Mark and Robyn. This is an incredible day, and we thank you for providing 101 million reasons to love our nurses. It was just a few weeks ago that President Cruzado approached me with the news of this gift, although she kept it embargoed and cloaked it on all sorts of secrecy. But she promised that it would dramatically increase the number of nurses for Montana and the opportunity for hospitals around the state to partner with Montana State University's College of Nursing and its affiliated campuses in Bozeman, Missoula, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings. As you might imagine, this was terrific news to me and all of my colleagues across the healthcare continuum in our great state of Montana. We all recognize the extraordinary value that nurses provide. We've all been compassionately touched by a nurse, and now more than ever, we see the tremendous and urgent need for more nurses in our state and across the country. That is why hospitals in all 5 communities are committed to partnering with Montana State University College of Nursing to bring this extraordinary gift to life. Mark and Robyn, we are with you. We are so grateful to you. Your generosity will be felt in communities throughout Montana for generations to come. So thank you very much. You get another chance now to root for President Cruzado. It's now my pleasure to reintroduce Montana State University President Juan Cruzado. Go Cats!
Good job, John. Oh, thank you so much, John, and thank you to the Montana Hospital Association and to all our hospital colleagues that are with us here today and who have expressed such enthusiasm and excitement, not only about the gift, but about the dream, the possibilities that this open, that once and for all, we're going to be able to tackle this problem, and we're going to be able to tackle it together. And the fact that it will impact each of these communities gives me a great sense of pride. And it galvanizes what I have been saying for a long time about land-grant universities, primarily because of our wonderful extension program. And it's true now more than ever. The entire state of Montana is our campus. I'm privileged to know the leadership of many of our healthcare systems in Montana. And I'm deeply moved by their dedication to quality healthcare for all. As I have approached many of our hospital leaders in the communities that host one of our nursing campuses, not one of them have hesitated to be a partner and an enthusiastic partner at that in this great venture. They got it from the beginning, from the get-go. Their enthusiasm and excitement amplified my own about how this gift will transform nursing for Montana And yet I am convinced that the best days of this endeavor are still ahead of us. When we worked with Mark and Robyn on this gift proposal, which was prompted by an email that I received in my generic email account. Check your generic email. Answer emails. And when I finally had the blessing of getting to meet them, they understood something important about Montana State University. Again, as the land-grant university, Montana State is called to serve every corner of the state. That is why this gift will not enable just one new nursing education building, but 5, spread across the state. And we see this gift as an opportunity to partner with as many hospital systems and nursing programs in the state of Montana. I know we're all eager to meet Mark and Robyn. I know we all want to say thank you to them. But before I call Robyn to the podium, I'd like to tell you a little bit about her and her husband, Mark. They're truly, truly special. Mark and Robyn Jones were born and raised in Lethbridge, Alberta, where they met as teenage sweethearts and married right after high school. One of Mark's first jobs was driving trucks for Robyn's father's fertilizer business until he decided to enroll in University of Alberta and earn his accounting degree to raise his growing family and help put a little money in the bank. After that, Mark decided to continue his education at Harvard Business School, which led to an MBA degree and a job at Bain & Company, a global consultancy based in Boston with offices in 31 countries. Mark rose to be a senior partner and director at Bain. The job paid well, but came with a heavy travel schedule that kept Mark away from home, which at that point was Robyn and their 6 children. As for her, being a hard worker and go-getter, Robyn started flipping houses on the side. As part of this adventure, she said she learned there was a tremendous opportunity in the insurance market for a new way of working with clients. Seeing an opportunity to excel by putting people first, Robyn got an insurance license and started Goosehead Insurance in 2003, naming the firm after their granddaughter, Lucy, whom Mark had nicknamed as a baby Lucy Goosey. By 2004, much to the surprise of friends, family, and co-workers, Mark left his 14-year career at Bain to join Robyn at Goosehead Insurance. For the first 2 years, they didn't pay themselves a salary. They worked very hard and kept the experience of their customers as their true north. They put people first. In 2018, just 15 years after founding it, Robyn and Mark took the company public. Goosehead Insurance now has more than 1,800 offices in the United States with a market capitalization of $5 billion. I know they are very proud of their company, as they should. But I know there is something they are even prouder of: their family. They have 6 children and 16 grandchildren. The last one was born just a week before we met. And it is that love, and the baby already has Bobcat gear, just to make that sure. And it is that love of family that brought them to our state, back to a place where the 2 of them spent time as children with their parents, Whitefish, Montana. Mark and Robyn are making a home for themselves, their children, and their grandchildren in Montana. And as part of that, they wanted to do something transformative for their adopted state. Mark and Robyn, I know I'm breaking our agreement, the part that goes that you only want us to say thank you once. But on behalf of the faculty, the students, the staff, and alumni of Montana State University, of the countless babies that our Bobcat nurses will welcome to the world, the innumerable patients that will be healed and consoled, and the many families that will benefit from your generosity, thank you from the bottom of my Bobcat heart. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our very special guest of honor today, Mark and Robyn Jones, the founders of Goosehead Insurance, our newest honorary Bobcats, and a couple whose commitment to healthcare will change Montana forever.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just to echo President Cruzado's remarks about her email, I specifically remember Mark sent her the email, and then he said, I don't understand why this person's not responding to me, because it took a couple of days. Anyway, I'm very excited to be here with you this morning. Need my glasses. Mark and I have a home in Whitefish. It is a beautiful area, as is the entire state of Montana. We love to spend time here in the mountains and enjoy it with our family. While our primary home is in Texas, we think of Montana as home to us also. So recently we celebrated our 41st wedding anniversary, a wonderful milestone. Our life has been a wild ride, full of challenges and opportunities and a multitude of experiences. My focus has been on raising my children, teaching them, caring for them, educating them, keeping them healthy, preparing them to become contributing members of society. It was very important to us. Education has been one of the most important priorities for our family. When we graduated from high school and immediately married, we had no intention of going to college, either of us. As the realities of adulting set in, groceries, rent, and the birth of our first daughter, we realized that an education would open doors and provide possibilities that we were unaware of. It seems so long ago and so far away that we made that decision that Mark would go to college. After getting his accounting degree at the University of Alberta and working for a few years, he applied to Harvard Business School, and he was accepted, and we were shocked. But it was the kindness and generosity of a man named David Graham who provided a large scholarship that allowed us to attend business school without a crushing amount of student loans. Although Mark remained in contact with David Graham, I did not meet him till many years later, and I was unable to personally thank him for the impact that scholarship had upon our family. It changed the trajectory of our life, of our children, and of our grandchildren. After Mark graduated from business school and joined Bain & Company for his 14-year career, he left and came with me to start up Goosehead Insurance, where the investment that David Graham had made in our education continued to pay dividends. Goosehead was started in 2003, and now, 18 years later, we employ a couple of thousand people. Those people have high-quality jobs that allow them to support their families because of the investment of our time and David Graham's money in education. So how this money came about, how this scholarship came about. We had a friend whom we admired and respected named Haney. He was the superintendent on our home construction project in Whitefish. Dave became ill with cancer, and earlier this year he passed away. To honor his memory, we created a scholarship for WWAMI students starting at MSU called the David Haney Memorial Scholarship in Medicine. We learned from President Cruzado and Dean Shannon about the challenges that Montanans face regarding healthcare in the rural areas and the critical impact that nurses and nurse practitioners can have on their communities. We were so impressed with President Cruzado and Dean Shannon and their commitment and their enthusiasm and their sincerity towards increasing the healthcare in the state of Montana. We learned that 80% of the graduates stay in the state, and investment in the nursing program could address the critical challenges the state faces, particularly in the areas of mental health, the aging population, substance abuse, and prenatal care. We became convinced that our investment in expanding the capacity and capabilities of MSU's nursing school could have a real impact on the people that live in the state that we consider home, and we feel privileged to be able to make this investment. We are very passionate about education. It changed our lives. We are very passionate about investing our dollars where they can have the biggest impact on improving the quality of life for our neighbors, and we are honored to do so. Thank you.
Thank you, Robyn. I feel somewhat duped because you told me that you weren't good at this. Well, we have trust issues now. Mark and Robyn, on behalf of the citizens of the state of Montana, Montana State University, and all of us here this morning, thank you for this transformational investment. I don't know the word thank you does it, but it's in our hearts. We're now going to take a few questions from the media. After this, we'll have a reception behind us, as we said, and we'll take one question from each media outlet. So who would like to go first? Do we have a question?
Hello. My question is for Mark and Robyn, if that's okay. Annie Johnson with KBZK, sorry. My question to you guys is, why invest this money into Montana State and not your own alma maters or any other college or university?
Who wants to take that, Mark?
I'm going to get in trouble when I talk about Harvard. They don't need the money. I get hit up by Harvard all the time. Believe me, they don't need the money. Although we don't live in Montana full time, it was very much a part of our backstory growing up. We spent a lot of time here as kids, and as we have acquired, property in Whitefish and investment property elsewhere, kind of in northwest Montana, we've had the opportunity to get to know a lot of Montanans, and it's an extraordinary group of people. It's hard to believe, quite honestly. The people that we've met are honest, they're sincere, they're down to earth, they're hardworking, they have high integrity. They're the kind of people that make you want to invest in them. And you'll note that neither Robyn nor I use the word gift or donation. This is an investment. And we're making the investment because there's great leadership at Montana State, and they brought forward a problem that we were, able to do something about working with them. And that opportunity to make a difference led us to say, let's write a check.
Do we have another question?
Hi, this question is also for Mark and Robyn. My name's Juliana. I'm with the Chronicle. I'm curious why you chose the College of Nursing rather than another college or even multiple.
Robyn, do you want to? Not that you're not great.
I'd love to.
Spreading it
Actually,
around.
we chose the College of Nursing because of our superintendent that had passed away earlier this year with cancer. We wanted to add something to the medical field. We wanted to do something that would help that area of the state, and there was a very big need there. So it just, to us, it felt like it would have the biggest impact for the greatest amount of people.
Next, do we have another one? That's it? Okay, great. Well, as I said, we are going to break here and have a reception. Please join us there. And if you would join me in one last loud, rousing round of applause for these two fantastic people, I would be grateful.